Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to be continuing to work on our storage shed. So if you saw a couple videos ago, we started building this, and the main reason we started building this is because we just started working on roughing in our electrical, and so we have a lot of stuff in our building and we need to get it somewhere else so that we can move around a little more. So we built this as a temporary solution just to put some stuff in, and it's pretty cool. I like the way it looks. We ended up using lumber that we milled here on our land from our property and did board and batten siding on it. So we just have a few more things to do to finish it off. And the main thing we have to do is install the door. So we have a door that Dad built. It's made out of cedar and poplar and it looks really awesome. So we just need to get that installed. And then after that, we have a few upgrades we want to do. Add a lock on the door, just finishing up this shed so we can really use it. So that's what we're going to be doing, and let's go ahead and get started on the door. All right, so this is the door, and this thing is just really beefy. This is made out of cedar from our neighbor's barn, and we kind of just left it how it is. It's rustic, it's cool, and to go along with that, we did some hardware, and we did the same bluing process that we did on our beam that we did on the interior. So I'll put a video if you guys are interested in that. And then on the other side, we did poplar, same poplar that was milled on our land. So this thing is just solid and it's really heavy, so it's gonna take both of us to get it out. It is just a little bit too long, so we're gonna have to trim it just a little bit and then try our best to get this thing installed. All right, so we are starting to get some thunderstorms rolling in. This time of the year, we just get rain all the time, so we are gonna stop with this for the evening. We did manage to get our door trimmed and now it fits perfect, so we're gonna be ready to go for when we get back to it tomorrow. Okay, so it's the next day now, and it's just a cool overcast day, really good for working. And we managed to get this temporarily on, so it actually works now. But we are going to make one final adjustment, but just a little proof of concept right here. I'll be careful because it's just barely held on there. But we're just about ready to get this door on, so let's go ahead and make our final adjustment and get it installed. I think it worked. Definitely feels like it's on there. Check that out, it opens all the way. Oh man, Dad, you gotta feel this. Oh, what happened here?
Maybe an extension.
Okay, so we got our door handle installed, and this thing just feels really good. You can tell the door is just heavy, it just feels nice. And so now we're gonna install our deadbolt, and this is a really cool one we got called the Easilok. I'll put a link for it down in the description, but I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited to demo what's so cool about it. But first, we're going to go ahead and drill the holes. It comes with this template, and we're right at the limit with the thickness of this door, so we're not sure if we're gonna have to inset it a little bit, but we're just gonna try, see what happens, and get this installed. All right, so we got our lock installed, and the best part about this lock is you don't need the key to lock it. So it's just locked now. And then if you don't want to be able to lock it, there's a little switch on there that you put on, and then you won't be able to accidentally lock yourself out. So I like that about it. And then there's also a switch on the inside that you can set, and that prevents the key from being able to open it. So if you're inside at night, that would be something you set. So that's really cool. So just really cool lock and convenient. So I like that. It's called the Easilok. right, so we're completely done with our siding now for our tool shed, and we just barely had enough poplar to make it through, but luckily our sawmill just came in, so we'll be able to mill some more poplar soon. But overall, just looks really good all the way around. I really like the way this board and batten siding look is. And then we finished up a little more with our door. Let's see, open it up. This thing just feels so good when you open it. It's so heavy. Got a little chain, hold it open. We added a handle in here. And then we added some trim around so that when you close the door, it'll stop and not kind of like swing in a little bit. So that's all good. And then we started temporarily putting some stuff inside. Really just want to get some stuff out of the way, but we are going to organize it a little better in the future. But yeah, I mean, it's looking really good. I kind of wish it wasn't a tool shed because it turned out so nice. I wish it was just a little editing station or something. All right, so it's another day now, but we have some more stuff to add onto this video. So we've been working on clearing out this big area right here, and the reason we're doing it is because we're getting a sawmill.
Yeah. That's over here. To your right. It's just really be my eyes out there. Yeah. Up here at work. As long as we just get it on the pad. You're up. Okay. You got him lower down a bit. Okay. Yeah, come on down now.
And so with the sawmill, we're going to be able to load up some logs and cut it into lumber and use it for siding on our shed and just whatever we need wood for. So we're making our own now. And our sawmill is going to go right here, and it's going to be able to cut a 30-inch log and up to 23 feet. So really big log, and we want to keep it for a long time. And keep it well maintained. So we're going to be building this whole sawmill shed for it, but we're going to start by just making a base for the sawmill. So I have this 3D model I made. You can kind of see what it looks like. So we're going to be starting to work on that here in the next couple weeks, and maybe we'll be able to get cutting here real soon. Cleared out this area, and this pink line around represents how big the actual shed will be, and these flags are where the actual sawmill is going to go. But we cut down some trees, and we're going to be cutting down those black walnuts over there too. So just have this big area, and you can kind of see we just cut down that one tree and how big of a pile these trees make. So that's definitely going to be one of the challenges here. As you start cutting down trees, you just end up with this. So
Yeah. Good, that's good. It's gonna go fast when that limb goes. It's gonna just drop. Perfect.
When you start to tell people that you got a sawmill, people will just end up giving you logs. So we have a bunch of logs here. Our friend Steve was cutting down some trees at his house and he donated some logs. We've had some other neighbors donate logs and then just some stuff we've had. So we have a lot of stuff here to start with, and we have more coming every time we cut down a tree. And then every time a storm comes through, it seems like we have a tree fall. So for right now, we have plenty of stuff to work with that will be put to good use. So that's a little update on our sawmill, and it's already shipped in. We have it parked at a local business, and then we're gonna bring it in here and just set it up, so that's gonna be fun. But today we want to continue working on our electrical. We kind of got started a couple episodes ago, but we want to start getting closer so we can go ahead and get that inspected. So let's go ahead and head inside and start working on that. All right, so last time we got started with our electrical and we started doing our home runs already, and we're standing in the garage workshop area, and we're gonna be putting our breaker panel on this wall. And just to go through some of the ones we already did, HR1, that's a 3-way switch right by the stairs. It'll do the stair lights, the living room lights, and one of the kitchen lights. HR2, this is our 20 amp GFCI for the bathroom, and that'll do the outlets, the fan, the lights in there. We have the refrigerator one that's dedicated just for the refrigerator. And then we're also required to do 2 20 amp GFCI for kitchen appliances for countertops. So we have those, and then we have this thick 10 gauge one for the dryer and then one for the washer. And so we're gonna start out by finishing up our kitchen. We have to do a microwave and a disposal, and then I think one other one in there somewhere. And then we're gonna move on to the living room, and then we just have a couple to do upstairs. So let's go ahead and get started on that. All right, so this is gonna be the box for our microwave. So we're putting it right there.
You got safety glasses on?
We're pretty much wrapped up with the kitchen now. All of these boxes have wire coming through. We got our microwave and the disposal. We're gonna do one more over there somewhere, but we're gonna wait till we do the living room, and we're gonna be running some wire over the front, but we still need to do upstairs. We're gonna have a cool editing station up there, so we're gonna run some power for that. And then a couple more in the workshop. And then all the lights, we still need to run wire for that. But other than that, we are almost done. We're finishing off the day with this nice afternoon thunderstorm. It was extremely hot earlier, and now it's all cooled off, so it's feeling a lot better now. We have some stuff to look forward to in the next episodes, like our sawmill and then finishing off our electrical. I'm still finishing up on my very last semester of school, so I'm gonna be doing that with this, but thank you to all of you who have stayed around and subscribed and liked the videos. Really appreciate having you. But yeah, that's gonna be a wrap for this episode, so I'll see you guys in the next one.